Oh my gosh, do you know what this is? This is TheBlueShifting. Alright, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to TheBlueShifting. I've been gone for like 2 weeks and I've got quite a story to tell you, but I'm going to keep it pretty short because I got to get back to making more content. Now, as you know, I was doing pretty good. I was keeping up with my goal of going like boom, 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 Monday, Wednesday, Friday, putting out a video, having a blast, and every weekend I was putting out also a Geeketeers podcast. You know, everything was going pretty good. I even had some new ideas in the works already for some of the new content I'm going to be providing over the next few months. But sadly, there were some problems. You see, there's one thing you should never do with a PC, especially a laptop, and that is dump water on it. My laptop sadly has gone beyond the void because I was dumb, had something in a cup ready to drink. I wasn't intending on bringing it close to the computer, but as I walked past, it slipped out of my fingers, literally bounced and dumped everything onto the keyboard. I turned it off as fast as I could, did the best I could to dry it out before turning it back on, but no dice, it was dead. However, this was not going to be the end of me. You see, I'd already been in the works on upgrading everything. You know, I started YouTube, I intended to go all out with it, give it everything I had, but you can't really invest a whole lot of resources into something until you know for a fact that you're going to do it. And in 2 months, I found out I fell in love with YouTube. It honestly isn't anything I'd rather do with my free time. The limited free time I have, and it's so much fun. And so, we decided to revamp everything, give myself every possible edge I could, make it as good a quality as we could afford, honestly. And now we're sitting pretty in my new studio. That's the best thing. I put up some of my books on the bookshelf. I've got a couple pictures I'm coming in that'll be filling this blank dead space that's driving me nuts right now. And more importantly, a brand new computer. This computer can finally keep up with all the gaming things I've been wanting to do, but have been held back on. Now, I'm naturally going to keep doing my visual novels because they're honestly probably my favorite content to make. I love visual novels, I always have, and I think it's fun to see how you guys are interacting and interested in the stories that are coming up. I've already got several other ones lined up in the process, so keep an eye out for those as soon as we finish Sound of Drop Fall into Poison. Now, there are a few new things that are coming to the channel, some new ideas I'm working with, and I'll introduce those more specifically later, but keep an eye out because there is some brand new content I want to try. And a new show I want to do is going to be very different from what I've come up with so far. As a creator, at this point, I've mostly been just observing the things that I love. And I've noticed with the things I've been doing and the things that I want to do with my shows in the future, there is a common theme. I think I finally figured out what it is that makes me so driven to share things on YouTube. The most important thing I think that we can all share in is the fact that we all love stories. Storytelling is one of the greatest mediums in the world, and it's honestly the thing that's driven me the most throughout my life. When it came to picking majors in my college years, you know, like after I got through high school, I picked majors mostly focused on science. I love science, I love learning about the universe as it is, but there was always something more to it. I didn't just want to learn what was in the books, I wanted to be able to find out something new. I wanted to explore people and things and the universe in ways that hadn't been explored before. And that's a dream I hope to continue to build later. But currently I can't. In lieu of my college studies, I've now decided to jump into YouTube, another dream of mine. And it seems like they're not connected, but I found out that they are. Because ultimately, whether it comes to learning things about the universe, talking to people on the street, and even doing YouTube, it's all about connections. It's about talking face to face or face to camera, which leads to camera your face. And that way we get this kind of ability to create a community. And the community I want to build is going to be built around the great stories and creators that are out there. We live in a world full of thousands of books. As a matter of fact, I think it was said that if you tried to read every book inside the Library of Congress, not only would you die long before you got there, but you would have to live for at least 2,000 plus years just to get through it. That's so much material, we just don't have time. So I'm going to do my best to find some of the greatest works I can, or even some of the crappiest works I can, and I want us to explore them together. You know, if we find something that has a terrible story or terrible characters, I'm going to try and talk about that. And I want to hear what you think, because I'm not the only one who has an important opinion. I just happen to be dumb enough to throw myself in front of a camera. I want to hear what you guys say, because this is what makes this channel so much fun. It's not just me throwing myself out there, it's being able to hear what your thoughts are too, and applying that to what I do. Now, I know every YouTuber says this, but this is what's so important about sharing and liking videos. It's not that I want to just get those numbers up there. That's fun to see, but numbers are just a representation of something really important, and that is creative content that speaks to the viewer and the creator together form an experience that's worth your time. And that's really what's about here. YouTube's kind of gotten a weird place lately. I think I'm going to do a feature video later in the week talking about all the crazy stuff that's been happening while I've been down putting together my whole studio. And when we talk about that, I'll probably go more into this topic. But till then, guys, thank you so much for your patience, thank you for waiting, and thanks for watching this video. If you're just coming to this for the first time, welcome to the channel. Things are getting really ramped up. I'm really excited to see where we're going to go here, and I already got plans for the next year of things that I want to do. Now, keep it up, guys. Like and subscribe if you think this is good. Comment and let me know what your thoughts are and what things I could do to make better content for you. And until the next video, see ya.